Welcome to a brief update from that crazy triangle guy. Here we are looking at Bitcoin US dollar on the 4-hour time frame. So we've had this big dump Ola party. Now, originally here, describing this price action, I made these purple parallel channels, which I'm going to leave there for now. There's 1, 2, 3 of them. Underneath these new green channels that I drew. Well, I didn't draw them. What I did is I cloned them from the price action we saw on December 3rd. It brought us up here. Price action we saw on December 17th. It brought us up here. And the price action we saw right here. It's as of the first of the year that brought us up here. And as you can see, price action currently that we just had fits perfectly into that channel. Even with the interaction along the center line here and up here. And then we fell out hard right here. Now, this is just games. This is just games being played. And they're doing it because they can. I think they probably let off selling pressure here, let it run a little bit, and dumped just to suck up more coins. That's what whoever the market makers, whales, whatever, whoever's playing these games are doing. And but they're staying within the rules. We didn't break out of this lavender fuchsia colored channel. The channel marked by the green line here, which is the top of our green parallel channel, and this fuchsia colored line, which is line drawn perfectly parallel to it. And you can see since back here, that's where we've been trading. And I pointed that out a couple days ago, that till we broke through there, essentially we're still doing this. And so we did come down, wick through the green line a little bit here. This is an additional fake out for you. But you can see here on the 4-hour that we closed the first 4-hour above the 20-day moving average right there, that we had a little bit of trouble with back here at the end of the year. Quite a bit of trouble since we fell through it. Yeah, the last week of the year, last few days of the year here. So the previous 4-hour candle, we closed above the 20-day moving average. Now this one right here, we are once again stuck between here. What I'm guessing in the next hour, this all gets bought up here. And it forms one of those little tiny doji thingies with the little tiny little disc in the center. That's what I'm guessing would happen. We are holding support on the blue parallel channel, which is our new channel that we're attempting to hold as support. We've been trying since we broke above it here in December 3rd. Been trying December 2nd. Been trying to hold that as support and thoroughly testing it. I must say, thoroughly testing that as support. And possibly this is our last attempt to dump any further or what have you before. I think this is just a big shakeout before, because they know the pump's coming. This is one more shakeout. Just trying to get anything they can. And I'm so surprised that they are still successfully doing this. But yeah, I imagine tomorrow we will we're going to resume. I imagine right now we will resume traveling upwards in this channel and then break out through the top, this white line at 44.7. We've gone over all this before. So we had one attempt, two attempts, a third attempt here. Well, I guess you could say this is one attempt right here, a second attempt here. And I thought third attempt here would be a charm. Third time's a charm. Well, we did break out, but we fell back through. And this is all a part of simply trading in this parallel channel thing. And I do think, maybe the fourth time is a charm, or this still is the third time. I think we'll continue onwards and upwards over here. What's our dates we're looking at? Yeah. Probably just trade right in here. I don't know any news about any ETF. I assume that no ETFs have been approved yet. Probably going to get approved next week. Next week's the 8th, next Monday. Maybe Friday. I don't know. I think that really price action is contingent on that. I think we will pump. But I think there's just still a question in people's mind, or at least the media is able to convince people that there's still some doubt in their approval. There is, they haven't, factually, they have not been approved yet. So I think once you get that approval, it's not going to be a sell the news, it's going to be a pump the news. Right now, probably just stay in this area between 46 and some change, and where we're at currently, who knows what these levels here are going to play a role in price action. The white line here, possibly this pink line, the line up here at 46. It's currently at about 46.7 to 46. Over here it's almost 46.8, 46.7 to 46.8. The blue line down here at 42.5-ish to 42.8. Play games. I'd like to see us stick in this new green channel here, the second one I pulled over. However, we may have to place another one next to it. Price action should stay in this area, really, until the news comes out, the ETF approval. And then I do believe that we will, well, like I said in the previous video, I think naturally we'll come up to the center line of blue parallel channel at around $50,000. And with the ETF approval, we'll possibly hit the top of the channel at $60,000. That's been my story. I have my green swirly line right here. This green swirly line, I believe this is where we're going. Haven't quite made it up there yet, but I think we're headed that way. I have the green swirly line hitting the top of the channel over here, end of January. I think that's quite possible. And then from there, we see a correction back down to 48, really. That's what I postulated for months here. I'm sticking to that. And in the meantime, we're going to see these little games. That was a really let's measure it. I'm thinking it was like a 5% pullback or so. about there to, I mean, we don't need to wick all the way down 7% really, unless you caught the wicks. Those are the pullbacks we're going to see. I don't think we're going to see any major pullbacks. I think the rally is going to continue. What is that? RSI is still down there. I want to see the RSI. Oh, wait. Oh, we're on the 4 hour. Let's go to the daily. I think let's just go on the RSI by itself on the daily. Well, RSI is holding above this 50% line. It's a little bit below it now. It's kind of just right at it. I'm sure it could hold that. I'd like to see that hold that. I don't want it to close right now. Depending on what happens the rest of the day, this could move upwards to here. I'd really like to see that. But who knows? Let's see what happens. Okay. Like, subscribe, and like, subscribe. Yeah, look at that daily candle. We could close all the way back up here at the red line. Whatever that. Oh, that's. You know what? We don't want it. That's a line I drew. I mean, not a straight line. It's just a curvy line that I drew. Huh. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I don't think we're dumping anymore for sure, but I don't know how much we'll recover from here. Let's say. Hey, where'd my green channels go? They're not showing up on the daily. I guess I have them blocked. There they are. Oh, we're coming down a little bit more. Well, see what happens here. We are falling below here, below the blue channel. This has just got to be fake out. This all gets sucked back up, I'm sure. It all gets bought back up. Looking for that little green doji here thing here. All right. Oh, we're not going to just sit here and watch it. Let's go. Let's go do other things. All right. Like, subscribe. See you next time.